Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And for everybody who's new here, my name is Vanessa. I'm 25 years old and I do makeup as a hobby on YouTube and Instagram. Today I have created this wing cut crease with a little bit of glitter. I did recently declutter my makeup and I did find this Revolution palette, pressed glitter palette, and it looks like so. It's a little bit like, you know, smashed up and stuff. But I wanted to play with it because I haven't really used it due to the fact that back then I couldn't really play with glitters like that. I didn't know how to apply them. We are also going to dip into Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette. I love this palette, the formula and everything about it. If you're interested in that, just please keep on watching. Have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe. It would really help me out. Video thumbs up or a comment, anything like that helps out my channel. I would really appreciate it. All my socials will be linked down below, and let's just dive right into the video. So as usually, I do prime my eyes with the P. Iris in the room of 3. Okay, and then we're literally gonna start off with the first color. Okay, so this look is pretty simple. We're gonna start off with Blackberry right here, and then we're gonna dip into Bloom and then into Mango. And after that, we're literally just gonna cut the crease and then pretty much do the same like with the winged liner right here. We're just gonna repeat the color story up here and then fill in with glitter. So let's start with Blackberry. I have to say for that it's such a deep purple, it blends very well. It's not patchy at all. And I'm using this angled brush right here. It's actually for lips, but I like to draw my lines for the wing cut crease with that. So I'm just dipping in and starting in the inner corner. And I want obviously it to be even. This is always a challenge for me to get the things even. And also what I want to do is create like a nice wing. And because this eye is different from this one, I have to adjust how I make my line, because as you can see here, it's pretty nice winged. And I'm pretty sure it's not gonna end up looking the same on the other side. Just because also the eye fold is deeper, like it's just different. So the highest point would be here. Also, I'm trying to not raise my eyebrows because it's just gonna alter the shape. I think the overall shape like this is pretty okay, so I'm just gonna intensify the line now and make sure that it's an even pigmentation everywhere so I can use a blending brush to then blend it out. Alright, I'm gonna switch to a pencil brush. More specifically, I'm gonna use the Jessup pencil brush if I can find it. Looking like so. I love these pencil brushes to blend out the first crease color that we use, just because they are very like detailed. So I'm literally just gonna start blending. If I look straight into the mirror, I think I've gotten overall like the same shape. It's always gonna look different on this eye. So now I'm just gonna work on getting everything even, and then we're gonna dip into the next color. And then we're gonna dip into Bloom. It's like the most beautiful color ever. This one right here. And I'm gonna blend this pretty tight on the edge. I don't want to move this upwards too much. So I'm just mixing the pigments with each other, if that makes sense. Pretty much just like so. It's obviously looking very harsh, but that's only because we haven't done the lighter colors yet. And we're actually gonna start with Mango. We're switching brushes though, because Mango is very pigmented, and I think the Morphe M506 would be a better option. So we're gonna dip in. I love this color, by the way, it's so gorgeous. And now we're just lightly blending the edge, and then we're gonna intensify the color. So I'm just like placing it down very light to give like the look, the fade. And I'm really barely touching my skin. And I'm actually trying to mix the pigments together. And that blending brush is a really like good one. I think I got 2 of them. I definitely do need some more. I don't know, what's your favorite like blending brush? Let me know. Are there any brushes that you love? Maybe I don't even know them. And that's pretty much overall like the shape that we wanted to have. It doesn't necessarily mean that I'm gonna keep the blending like that. I just get like the shape first and then I get the blending. I do remember though that I brought the yellow, I brought the mango shade way more up and then I blended right underneath my brow with the yellow shade, the yellow in the palette. This one right here, I totally forgot. And then I even went to the Beauty by Pastels, which you don't necessarily need unless you have more space up there and you want something even lighter. So I'm gonna dip into Mango some more and just like bring it a little bit higher. And also at the end of the wing, I want the pigmentation to be even as well. I don't want the orange to just disappear. So I'm just gonna drag this out. With foundation stuff, I can still like clean this up afterwards. Now I'm gonna go back into the first shade, then the second, and reapply and blend and make everything blend the way how I want to. I'm actually gonna stick with this brush now, besides using like the first one, because we did use that pencil brush. So we're gonna use Blackberry with the pencil brush and just like get it back a little bit, dipping into Bloom. And now we're just gonna get like this fade that we have on this side, pretty much blending the edges together. Then I clean off the brush again and use Mango and yellow for like pretty much the brow bone or like whatever is left up there. It's also very pigmented and like a really nice yellow. And then I went ahead and used the Beauty by Pastels palette, this one right here. I don't play with this at all, even though it's so good. And dipped a little bit into yellow and put it like right up here. I don't believe that I have enough space on this side, but we're just gonna like stamp this in just to get like this a little bit lighter on pretty much the highest points, like right there and in here. Just like a little bit. You don't have to do that. I just thought maybe I needed. And that's pretty much it for the shape. And now we're gonna go ahead with a Q-tip and a oil-free makeup remover, how I always do. And I'm gonna clean this off real quick and then we're gonna apply the blank canvas. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Correct Concealer in the shade White. I love this. I highly advise you to try this out. And I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I do believe this one runs a little bit higher than that one, but overall I do believe I got a very like similar shade. We're gonna pretty much repeat the colors that we did up here down on the line pretty much, just like I did it right here. So Blackberry, Bloom, and Mango. I'm using a small shader brush. This one is from the Morphe X Sweetie collaboration. I love this brush so much. It's similar to the Jessup Detail shader ones that I have right here. It's just a little bit smaller, so it gets detail better done, if that makes sense. Morphe has another one. It is called M213. It is similar. So I'm gonna go and use Blackberry first, Bloom, and then Mango. Anything that's down on the edge right there, you will be able to clean this up with foundation whenever you do your base. So I'm just getting this up pretty much till almost like where the wing goes up, and then I just start to like fill it in. So I'm actually packing this on. I was just now thinking if I should put some liner on, but we will see, or deepen like the line with the black, which is called Black Beach. And obviously, since I have a hooded eye, when I look straight, it's definitely like the line is, how do I say that? The line is pretty much like disappearing in the hood or the fold or however you call it. So I want the line to be straight when I look sidewards. Like if I stretch the eye like so, and then I want this line to be straight, just like how it is here. So I don't really care because I know I'm not going to be able to fix that. Dipping into Bloom. And Bloom goes higher. And right now we're also just laying down, and then we go back in I overall love this color combination. Obviously, it reminds of the look that I just did on the Cara Beauty palettes. That look is old, but it's just now up on my channel. I will link it. It's pretty similar. It's just a halo eye and also kind of has sunset vibes, so it's like pretty cool. Yeah, now you can see like the difference here and there because this goes just higher and this one is just overall nicer. I mean, it's the right side, so the left is always a little bit tricky for me. NYX glitter glue, looking like so. I'm still having mixed feelings about it. This glitter sticks pretty well. As you can see, it has like the nicest, I would say teal, orange, yellow reflect. It is from the Avocadabra glitter pressed glitter palette from Makeup Revolution, and it's actually this shade right here. Let me swatch it. In the pan, it does not look like it's gonna be as awesome as when it's actually on the face. It also swatches pretty horrible. Can you see the reflex? It's pretty. So yeah, I'm probably gonna play more with this, and then I'm picking up the glitter glue and I'm using a small brush to apply it, and then I'll use a different brush to apply the glitter. It's like so pretty when you put it on, because the reflect is green, but in a pan it looks peachy. Because I went pretty high right here with the orange shade, gonna try to like fill this in with glitter. Alright, we're probably gonna go back to this palette for the lower lash line. I'm just gonna put it like away right now, and then we're gonna clean up the corners. And the way how I do this is I use a foundation stick. This is the Makeup Obsession foundation stick, and I use a angled brush. I use the Morphe M410, and I pick this up and then I stamp it along the line so that the line just gets like really sharp. So then when you go in with a sponge or concealer or anything, brush, you won't blend into this line. And now you can kind of make sure that the line is going to be straight, or is it going to be like a little bit angled, a little bit winged. So I decided to wing it up a little bit, so I'm going to try to do the same on the other side so it actually is going to match. And if this is matching, then I definitely did perfect my skills. Because I've been trying to get these cut creases match so bad, and it's so hard. I don't know, what do you think? It's hard for me to like, I don't know. When I look straight into the mirror, it looks pretty even. Maybe just like a little bit down here, like to close it a little bit upwards. But other than that, I really have to say, I love this look, and I also believe that I don't really have to use a liner, but I'm still gonna do so because I'm gonna put on some lashes. Let me finish my face, and then I will come back for the lower lash line and for the outro. Alright, base is on. I feel very cute. All the products that I've used, I will try to link them down below. If you wanna know for sure, go ahead on my Instagram, follow me on there. You will definitely know what products exactly I have used. I literally forget all the time to link all the products. I already put some Lash Princess and Curved on my eyes. We are using the Ardell Studio Effects 231 lashes. I have tried them on my channel once. They're pretty wispy, they look super dramatic, but when you put them on, they are like so nice. For the lower lash line, we are literally just gonna blend two colors together. It's gonna be Black Beach and the orange. Not Black Beach, it's gonna be Blackberry and the mango. And then I actually want to go ahead and now use Bloom and tuck it like on the line. I do believe that I don't necessarily need to do the lower lash line because I feel like it's just gonna be bam on my eyes. There is this Raw Beauty Christie liner with ColourPop that I want to use so bad. It is called Marigold, if I read that right. And I'm just gonna put this on the waterline, and then I'm gonna put on these lashes, and then I will be right back. Alright, so for some reason right now these lashes don't want to stick at all. I did put them on another time and they were wonderful. So I'm just gonna put the Ardell double ups on. Those are like my second favorite ones. And I have to try these one more time because this took me just forever and they just wouldn't stick. Alright, so they were definitely way more easier to apply. I also really love them. I have used them 3 times now. It's like the same pair, so they don't look as fresh as a fresh one would look like. This is a fresh pair. They are very pretty and I love them. I always have one extra. Yeah, I just don't think necessarily they completely fit to the eye look. Maybe if I would have used a darker liner. And then for gloss, I actually did decide to use the Raw Beauty Christie X Colourpop collaboration gloss in the shade Glacier. And I really enjoy this gloss formula. Honestly, first when you put it on, it is somewhat sticky. When you weigh it, it kind of like warms up with your warmth, and then it just transforms and it feels very like moist and very like lotiony, if that makes sense. So I highly recommend to get your hands on the Luxe glosses if you are not able to get the if you're not able to get the Raw Beauty Christie collaboration. I do believe they have a lot of them on their website. So yeah, overall, this is the end of the video. I hope this didn't take too long. I feel like I've been filming for a very long time. It's time for me to go now. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who has newly subscribed to me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that, or comment down below, give the video a thumbs up, follow me on my socials, I will link them down below, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye!